guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here to my channel, my name is Courtney and I am a beauty blogger here on my channel. So today's video is actually nothing beauty related. As you can see by the title, today's video is going to be a message to Shannon Rose. If you clicked on this video, you most likely know who Shannon Rose is, but in case you don't, Shannon Rose is a YouTuber here on YouTube. She does vlogs and story times, and she's just overall a really nice person. Now, this is a message to Shannon, so hopefully Shannon watches this video. So the reason I'm doing a video message to Shannon here on YouTube instead of writing her a letter is because recently Shannon had said on her Snapchat that she's been really bad about reading her letters from her subscribers and responding to people, and I have some important things to say to Shannon, so I figured what better way to get to her than by making a YouTube video. So I truly hope that she does watch this video. If she doesn't, I won't lie, I'll be a little upset that she doesn't see this, but I'm just making this to maybe almost raise awareness. So I actually have not been subscribed to Shannon for a very long time. I've actually only been subscribed to her for probably about a month. And I would say within this month's time, I have binge watched her videos, and I've probably seen like 90% of her videos. I've watched like all her story time videos. I watch a bunch of her vlogs. I've been watching all the videos that she did recently, like the past few days. She posts videos like every day. It's amazing, which is one reason why I really appreciate her channel, because I've really grown to like her and her channel. And so many YouTubers that I watch, they post like once a week, once every 2 weeks, and like, you know, if YouTube is your job, I know that like some of them have a lot of other things going on like behind the scenes, and they're working on collabs and things like that, but you know, YouTube is your job, and I just feel like you should really take the time to post really good content for your viewers, and a lot of it. So I appreciate the fact that Shannon posts every single day, even if it's just a vlog. So like I said, I stumbled across Shannon's channel about a month ago, and I've watched like all her videos, and so far what I've learned about her is that, I'm sure all of you know, or most of you know at least, that she used to do porn. She no longer does porn, but she did porn, and it was a huge part of her past because she did it for 8 years. And you know, I'm not gonna lie, when I first saw that in her videos, I was like, what? You know, I just thought it was so crazy and mind-blowing to me that she was so open about it and was just like, I did porn. And you know, I really try not to judge people, so when I heard that, I thought it was a bit strange, not gonna lie, but I was like, okay, you know, whatever. She seems like a really nice person, so whatever. So of course I went ahead and watched more of her videos because I really did like her personality, and I just thought she was really cool. So I went ahead and watched more and more of her videos, and I have become addicted to her videos. Like I said, I've been like binge watching them, especially this week. And I truly think that she is one of the sweetest people you could ever come across. And I'm sure I'm gonna get plenty of hate down below from people saying like, ew, you support Shannon Rose, that porn star? Whatever. You know, I feel sorry for people like that who are just so negative and so quick to judge because if I had judged Shannon right away and been like, ew, she did porn, and never watched any of her videos, I would have never known that she is the greatest person. She is very open and honest and just such a down-to-earth person, and she is the sweetest person. Like, I cannot stress enough what a good-hearted, sweet person she is. She's talked about like all the bad things that she did in her past and how she was in and out of mental hospitals, and that's perfectly fine. The past is the past, and she has obviously completely outgrown her past. Some people never change, and I know that, but I like to give people the benefit of the doubt, and Shannon is a completely different person from what she was when she was a kid. She is like an angel. She is just so sweet. Like, I wish she was my best friend. I have really two main reasons for making this video and to give this message to Shannon. And the first thing is, last night she had posted a video about her mental illness. Like I said, she was in and out of mental hospitals when she was younger, and she has bipolar disorder and anxiety, and with bipolar disorder comes depression. Her bipolar is exactly what you think. You're really, really happy and then really, really sad. And like she says in her video, if you want to check that out, bipolar disorder comes in all different spectrums. And I really don't like using the word mental illness because, yes, technically, scientifically, to psychiatrists or whoever, yeah, she has a mental illness, but I just hate using that word because when people hear the word mental illness, they think like, oh my god, she's schizo. Like, they just think instantly like crazy, which is not the case at all. I'm sure that Shannon has gotten plenty of hate on that video saying what a psycho she is, and I just feel terrible because she's not. She's the sweetest person ever. And I just really, really feel for Shannon. In that video, she didn't go into too much depth about her anxiety. She said she would probably make a separate video on that. She mainly focused on her bipolar disorder. But I just want her to know that she's not alone. I struggle with anxiety really bad, and I do struggle with depression as well. And, you know, just like with her bipolar, the depression comes along. With my anxiety, the depression comes along, because the worse my anxiety is, the more depressed I become. It's very crippling to have anxiety. It makes you feel so shitty mentally, physically, emotionally. It just drains you, and it makes you feel terrible, and it can put you in a really, really bad place. And what really got me to record this video was I was having anxiety today. I was having it this morning. I have anxiety a lot, and I've been having it a lot recently. So I just want Shannon to know that you're not alone. You're not the only person who struggles, and you have people out there who support you. Like me, I am a newer subscriber, but I am absolutely 100% a supporter of yours. Like I said, I follow you on Snapchat, and I follow you on both of your YouTube channels. And I've had anxiety ever since I was a little girl. I've had anxiety since I was about 8 years old, and I struggled with it for about a year or so, and ever since I've been really good about maintaining it, and just, it really didn't come up much. I would have occasional anxiety, but nothing crazy, no serious severe panic attacks, nothing like that. But over the past year, I slowly felt my anxiety creeping back up on me, as well as like my OCD. That was kind of like another thing that went along with my anxiety. And just recently, within the past year, it slowly started to creep back up on me. And about 4 months ago, it hit me so hard out of nowhere. I just woke up in a completely different world. It was like I was in a different dimension, a different body, a different mind. And that's crippling. That's a very depressing feeling. So, you know, for those of you who don't understand anxiety, it's crippling. It is very, very hard to understand it if you've never been through it yourself. You won't be able to understand until you've gone through it, because, you know, even my boyfriend still doesn't really get it. I'll say, oh, I'm having anxiety, and he'll be like, why? What's wrong? And it's not that there's anything wrong, you're just having anxiety. You can't control it. It just happens for no reason. So my anxiety hit me really, really bad a couple months ago, and I just couldn't shake it. It was the worst that it has ever been. I didn't leave my house for a whole month, basically. I didn't leave almost 2 months, really. I just wasn't leaving my house unless I had to force myself to go to work. And I did call out of work a few times because I just couldn't manage to leave the house. And, you know, like I said, along with that comes depression, because who the hell wants to live like that? Nobody. I remember laying in my bed crying because I didn't feel good. I felt like I was gonna get sick. I felt like my throat was closing and like I couldn't breathe. And I just remember laying in bed thinking, like, if this is what my life is gonna be like the rest of my life, like every single day, am I gonna wake up feeling like this? Because if so, that's not a life to live. Like, nobody wants to live like that. So that's kind of like where the depression like really swoops in. Like, of course it's already there in my mind, like I already have that issue, but when you're laying in bed feeling absolutely hopeless and sick, like, it hits you even harder because you think like that you are incapable of functioning like a normal person. You don't feel normal. But I'm sorry, I'm like getting emotional. My whole point is that you should not be so hard on somebody with anxiety, and, you know, don't just say like, oh, you're gonna be fine. Like, that doesn't work. That doesn't register in our brains. When we're having an anxiety attack or a panic attack, that doesn't work. So my point is just to be nice to Shannon, because she can't control it. It's not something that she can control. And Shannon, like I said, you're not alone, because I'm in the same boat with you. Anxiety is a terrible thing, and it can make you really feel like shit. And you shouldn't be embarrassed by it. And I know that it can be embarrassing to say to somebody that you have a mental illness, because as soon as you say like, oh, well, I have anxiety or whatever, they think you're crazy. They literally look at you like you're crazy or like you're stupid. And it can take a lot for somebody to understand and really work with you on that. So, Shannon, you've got an amazing husband. Travis, you are awesome. You take really good care of Shannon, and God bless you, because Lord knows that my boyfriend struggles taking care of me when I have anxiety. So I think Travis is doing a pretty good job of taking care of you, Shannon. So that was the first important thing that I wanted to say to Shannon, is just that you're not alone, and you shouldn't be ashamed, and you're gonna get through it, and you don't need to be scared, because you will feel better eventually. It doesn't stay with you forever, and even if it does stay with you forever, you don't feel it to the max effect forever. because that's how I felt just a couple months ago. I thought, oh my god, like, this is going to be the rest of my life. I still have like 3/4 of my life left to live, and it's going to be stuck feeling like this. But that's not true. I'm feeling so much better. And, you know, I do still have bad days. Like today, I woke up having anxiety and I didn't know why. There was no reason for me to have anxiety. But it happens. So, you know, just don't be ashamed and don't feel stuck or like you're gonna be like this forever, because you're not. My second message to Shannon has to do with her having a baby. If you don't know, which I'm sure, like I said, most of you do know because most of you probably know who Shannon is, she and her husband, Travis, have been trying to have a baby for a while now, and they've been having a really rough time with it, and she just recently had a surgery. I can't really say exactly what the surgery was, but I know that they like scraped scar tissue out of her. They think that that might have been like causing some issues. I don't know. You'd have to check out her videos to like clarify all of that. I can't really remember off the top of my head everything that she said, but basically they've been having a really rough time getting pregnant, and I just don't think that's fair. In the video that you posted, Shannon, the video that you posted of you like waking up from your surgery, the part where you were crying and you were like, I just want to be a mom so bad, like, that broke my heart. Like, I started to cry when I saw, I'm gonna cry now because I thought of that. Like, that seriously, like, it just broke my heart because, like I said, Shannon is the nicest person. If you really take the time to get to know her through her videos, she's the sweetest person, and just like anybody else, she deserves to have a baby. And I know that there's terrible people out there who say, oh, she doesn't deserve to be a mom. Oh my god, I feel sorry for your future child. Whatever. Like, why? Just because of her past? That has nothing to do with the kind of mom that she's gonna be. So, Shannon, I truly, from the bottom of my heart, hope that you and Travis get pregnant very, very soon. I honestly do not pray every night. I don't pray like I should. I know that I should pray way more than I do, but I honestly have been praying. Like, every time I watch one of your videos, I just pray to God that, you know, He will bless you with a child because you truly deserve it. Sorry, I'm like getting so emotional about this, but it's just so heartbreaking. Like, imagine being a woman and your dream is to have a child and to be a mother, and the doctors are telling you that you can't, or you're having all these complications. Like, it's not fair. So my heart is like broken for her. And like I said, I am praying for you, Shannon and Travis. I truly believe that you guys are going to be amazing parents. Shannon, you are going to be an amazing, beautiful mother. Know that you are going to love your baby with every ounce of love in your body, and you are just going to make that child feel so loved and give it everything that it deserves. And I have a feeling that you will have a baby soon enough. I know it seems like it's been forever, but just don't give up hope. Like I said, you and Travis are always in my prayers, and I will just continue to pray and hope that you guys have a baby, and a healthy one with that, because I believe that you deserve to have a baby, and I believe that you're going to be an amazing mother. So I think that's it, you guys. I think that's all that I wanted to say. Due to the fact that this video was dedicated to Shannon, I am going to do Shannon's outro. So thank you all so much for watching. Shannon, if you watched this, I'm sending you all of my love and all of my positive energy, and I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.